So politicians, Hollywood, that's as far as I take it, because I prefer to store my energy on a missing case, on children or adults who are missing, you know, things like that. And I do a lot of, you know, I have a lot of people I connect with that will actually come to me. So as I start going into the weekend and Selena Gomez's energy, you know, to do like a little intuition read, I pull out my cards, I'm sitting down, and this, you know, my clairaudience starts kicking in, and I try to usually tune it out, like I said, with Hollywood and the other, but it just kept coming in. So it's very interesting. So let's just start by what I know about the weekend, which is not much. My two kids have their own different styles of music. My daughter in Virginia would know the weekend. My daughter down here, she knows the weekend. I don't know much about this young man except he dated Selena, and that's what I was focused on. So he's an Aquarius, but he's on the cusp of Pisces, and I can get that off his energy right away. I don't know much about natals, but I do know about the zodiacs. When I go into a person's energy, can kind of you just know. So he does have that Aquarian unique quirkiness about him, and then he has that Piscean serious side to him because he's a man. Most Pisces men are serious. And then he has oh, get this, so you wonder where his dark side comes from, because he does have a little bit of a unique dark dreamy side to him. The weekend does. He has Scorpio and moon is Scorpio, however you want to say it. Yeah. So that's kind of where he bases his music from. Okay. All right. That's just, you know, so I don't want to jump the gun. So as I'm tuning into this young man, because I kind of wanted to get his diaphragm, you know, like his birth date and his zodiac, I started getting another male figure was coming through the weekend's energy. I was like, okay, I recognized it as being Drake. Now, I know Drake through my oldest daughter in Virginia, who she listens to Drake, what she did several years back. I don't know about now. Couldn't make a connection. Did not understand why I was getting that. But in the weekend, in his energy, I felt a sadness. I felt a sadness, and then I felt a I felt a completion. Sadness, completion. It was really strange. So then we get into Selena Gomez. Okay, Selena Gomez. Selena meets and starts dating Weeknd between 2016 and I have 2017. He starts collaborating with Selena Gomez around 2016, 2017. During that time, Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber are on and off. Okay, they're on and off. So by 2017, Selena Gomez has got a very good idea of what the hell is going on with Justin, because she's psychic. And she's the high priestess in every reading I've done on her, and I've done several. And I know intuitively, with being she's Cancer, but I just know Selena, she has the gift of foresight. Okay, she can feel things. She's very much of an empath. What I get intuitively here with Drake, I'll just go back to Drake. I think they were friends. They may have hooked up a little bit. Okay, maybe when the Weeknd was traveling on tours is what I'm getting, is something like that. Be completely freaking honest. When I go into Drake's energy, and I don't go into it far, if Selena Gomez make her entrance back into his life and want a commitment, he would drop, and I mean would drop anybody. Drake was still in love, and he still is. None of these guys, girls, guys, are emotionally ready for anything because they're stuck on the next person. It's like a ladder. I have never picked up that in energy. It's just so weird. It's like a puzzle piece. It makes sense to me. So you've got Selena Gomez and Weeknd. That's karmic. That's all that was. It's just, I've never seen anything like that. Never have tried. But it's a puzzle, and it just kind of fits together. I can't figure it out because I wasn't even trying to, I didn't know a connection between Drake and Weeknd. I had no idea. But, again, whatever. So I'm seeing Drake up here, Weeknd down here, and Weeknd's looking up at him at that time. And in his energy, I keep getting, man, I looked up to you like a brother. It's like that. I loved your music. You were like a mentor to me, and how could you do this with, of course, seeing a resolution. I guess maybe last year, it feels like in the last year or so that they have made amends. I get like amends there, and that energy of disappointment kind of deplenishes and kind of goes away, even though it's still a little bit there. It's always going to be, but I don't pick up any bad vibes now between Drake and Weeknd. I don't ever see, I know I should never say that. I don't ever see, I know, here we go. I don't see Weeknd and Selena Gomez ever really, I don't see them tying the knot. Let's just say that. They may stay in touch. They may, I don't know, hook up occasionally, do more music together. I'm not sure, but I'm not getting a connection. As a psychic, I'm not even using cards here. I don't see them back together. I don't see Selena and Weeknd getting into a serious relationship. I get a friendship there. I get a kindred friendship. I get karmic energy. I do think that they will talk again. They will be seen out again. If they're not already, I don't know. I do see that. He will always have deep feelings for her, because I really feel that might have been one of his first loves. I do believe that Selena Gomez and Weeknd had more in common, because even though Selena is more light, she's got a little dark side to her too. Okay, she has a little mysterious side. I think a lot of his music comes within that. Okay, he kind of writes how he feels, and sometimes, from what I'm getting, the music is good, but it comes from a dark place. Okay, so I'm going to blame Scorpio for that. All right, but it's really interesting. So now we're, like I said, I don't see them two getting back together. But what's interesting, I do see Weeknd getting with a more stable, long-term partner, and I feel like he's content. I feel like Drake is content with, his career and dating and whatever. But at the end of the day, as I said earlier, I do believe it's never going to happen. But if she did, I feel that he would leave whatever he's in. I strongly get that. Leave for Justin loves Hailey. Don't get me wrong. He loves her. Got a lot of respect for her. But it's not in a normal leveled relationship, like, let's just say, kind of like what he had with Selena. He looks up at Hailey but he sees her almost as a caregiver. And I don't mean that in disrespect at all, because I like Hailey. I do. I have nothing against any of them. But internally, that's what I get. I see him looking up at Hailey like, oh God, she's taking care of me. I see him eventually moving on. I don't see them together forever. No, I really don't. Because I believe Selena is going to be somewhat comfortable in her new life. That's what I feel. I really do. I see her very content in her new life. She might even have a child. I am picking up a baby, a potential child. Whether it flourishes the 9 months, if she carries or she miscarries, I don't know. But I am picking up a pregnancy there, a potential pregnancy. I have to be honest. I don't know. I see Justin freaking out over it, kind of.